with the world currently burning down. And as I am actually trying to finish my university and trying to get one more of these. Yes, but higher grade. Finishing one of these actually takes a quite big toll on you. Not much time left. Could be spent on many things. And I spent it on the Stark. Well, alright, what is up with the 224 hours? The game was released on the February of 11. Yes, month ago. Where did the time go? I will tell you. From these hours, I assume 120 to 140 hours were spent on the gameplay. This time was mainly spent on my gunslinger. The main selling points, besides all of this, are that this class can switch between 3 different weapons. With my current playstyle, pistols are used for mobility, or applying debuff for an enemy that allows your team to do more crit damage. Then we have a shotgun, when you want to deal some nice close range damage with some stagger. And the main damage source, the rifle, shows long range shots that deal significant amount of damage. While everyone is in danger, you shoot from safe distance. Also, she has this skill, like, whoa! Pretty amazing. And this one as well. I also created myself a berserker. Pretty nice and chill fellow. AKA the spin to win class. Or basically the class that everyone plays. It's not like I don't understand them. The next class I got the pleasure to play was the Paladin. He is a support class, but there's one catch. If you're gonna play him DPS, I heard very unsettling things might happen to you. Nonetheless, my man has still some pretty cool skills. I can say they have that oomph of divine power and wrath. Like, that has to be the coolest stuff ever. Because in this game, while you might support, right? Increase the damage of your team. Give them some bubbles. You also can kick some serious ass. Now, of course, lastly, I wanted to create a mage. But something unexpected happened. My girlfriend stepped in. She said, I will create the avatar. At the end, it seems so that... yeah, it became her character. And now she plays it. Let's say 15 hours from the total. And now you have these two numbers. There is a difference. The rest of the time was spent in the queue. As Lost Ark was released, it gained immense popularity. 1,300,000 players were playing at the same time, basically. And that would result in queues that would last up to 8 hours. Some had it worse. The biggest queue on my server I was ever in was around 24,000, which took me around 7.5 hours of waiting. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Not only that, once you already logged in, you didn't want to necessarily turn it off. If you played in the morning and turned it off around 2 p.m, you would not necessarily get to play the game again in that day. So in the end, many players just didn't turn off after they stopped playing, creating even bigger queues. This week, for the first time, I didn't experience any queues, so we are great on that. I bring you the 4 reasons. 3 reasons. Why the fuck would you spend your time playing this game? Firstly, we're gonna discuss the gameplay and the leveling process. Secondly, we're gonna talk about dungeons and stuff. What the fuck was that? What was that? No, don't get it! She got me! Ah, he's taking me blood! And thirdly, other stuff you can do in this game, so you can do other stuff in this game also, yes. Like for example, romanticizing your favorite character. Choose your girlfriend. Speak with her. Not even in game we can escape real life. One of the most important things is to get immersed in the game. For me, in MMO, it is essential. One of the things that Lost Ark does very well is its world. You will encounter very different places that have their own unique feel to them. And some of them are just beautiful. From vast magical lands, inspired by various cultures around the world, to hard, machine, steampunk-like places, to massive medieval castles. There is something for everyone. After a long voyage on the sea, you visit a new continent. You dock your ship, say goodbye to your crew, and as you lay your first steps on the ground, the new place greets you with something like this. For me, these are one of the most memorable experiences you can have in any games. Well, what about the story? The best way to describe it is that the story... it's there? Well, it's not great and it's not terrible. It's a generic story piñata. Not much good candy inside. You have the generic fight, good versus evil, demons versus the rest of the world, basically. Everything that we already seen multiple times. But there are times when you are actually engaged in the story. Great scenes, different styles. Yes, sadly, I would love to have more of these cool moments. The rest is pretty dull. Of course, all of this you will experience throughout your leveling process. But the one thing that will hold it all together will be the gameplay. I will mention it only briefly here because you can see it throughout the video. It is great. You have many classes of different playstyles. Everyone can find something that they will like. Like in any MMO, there are a bunch of stuff that supports the gameplay. You have a bunch of skills that you can change anytime. You can level up skills you prefer and also equip them with runes. Of course, you have your equipment, gems that increase the effectiveness of your skills. You have engravings. I'm not going into that. What about your card collection? And of course, a bunch more stuff that can increase your combat effectiveness. You can enhance the gear. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you don't. Hope you won't miss the material. This sometimes causes a lot of pain and suffering, especially on Twitter. Of course, on the sideline, everyone wants to look cool, so you have the fashion game. Right now, we don't have many skins, but those that we have look absolutely sick. Of course, pets and mounts. If you type into Google, Lost Ark review, the very first review says basically, the world is not very rich and the game is very easy. Lost Ark doesn't get too complicated beyond point click and win. I say to that, to a certain point, they're actually right, because they played the game for like 8 hours. The leveling process is very easy. It's also quite fast. There is not much danger around you and you can pretty much one-shot everything that comes in your way. The enemies won't cause much problem at all, but the point of the leveling is to get used to the skills. Your point is to reach the beginning of the end game, and the end game is basically the whole game, so the leveling is just a prologue. Stuff really starts to happening at level 50. To get from level 42 to 43, it requires 640,000 experience. You'll get there pretty fast. Leveling my gunslinger to level 52 will require 44 million experience. That takes me basically as long as it took me to get to level 50. But my, calling the game click to win in the end game is basically disgrace. I would call it more type to win. Because for your average sausage brain teammate in a dungeon, to understand the boss mechanics, you have to type it out. Because if you don't, you basically wipe. And these are one of the best times in the game, but also one of the most infuriating ones. Mine lord, that sausage brain is strong with my teammates. Oh, of course, which leads me... Yes, boys and girls, prepare to get your butt cheek slapped. And of course, if you haven't checked the tutorial on YouTube, or somebody typed it out, you ain't gonna make it. I will show you one endgame activity, Abyssal Dungeon. This hobo will explain you second stage of this boss fight, of a dungeon where there are 2 bosses. One thing before we start. In endgame, there are 3 tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And basically, everyone says that tier 3 is the true endgame. I'm just about to get to tier 3. And this was a tier 1 Abyssal Dungeon. So in tier 3, there are much harder dungeons and probably cooler. First of all, we fight pretty hard. We just burst it down. And I'm commenting, I cannot focus. As the HP goes below 35, this will happen. And we have a stagger check. If we don't stagger it, we will die. However, if you go far enough, it won't kill you. So you don't have to stagger. And now we burst again before the second stagger happens. We have to use stagger grenades, stagger skills, and if somebody messes up, we are pretty much dead. Okay, stagger time. We have to do it or we die. Grenade. Shotgun. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. I feel we are dead because it usually goes faster down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We made it. Now small time for burst. Ultimate skill. Oh, and now we have to damage her to the next phase. Dodge these waves. Okay, now we have to aim these lasers on the guy with 3 marks while he cannot move. Yes, we made it. If I were staying too close, we would die, and that if we would not do this correctly, the meteor would wipe us.
Have you ever had a dreams that you could do him to do you so much you could do anything?
No more stagger checks, but we will have to do one more light thingy dingy. This is super fun, but damn it, we vibed already like 500 times. Okay, we can make it. I viped us all! And this already happened like 20 times. First stagger, survived. Come on, so close. Yes, we got it. Burst of damage. Yes, I crit it. Now, here we go. I cannot move. Oh, we dodged the meteor, right? Oh no, I'm stuck in the bubble. I'm stuck in the bubble. Pepperoni, boys. Oh my god, I cannot... What is happening? Oh my god, I didn't mess it up. I cannot see anything. What is happening? But I'm managing to dodge. One of our guys is dead. We did it. This was so much fun. And we wiped like 20 times. They waited. Oh my god. We did it. Yes. Yes. And I get legendary gloves. And I'm looking horrible. Hopefully I won't look show my face. So if you have issues with the game that is too easy, the raids get tough. And I heard the first ones are easy. This one you've seen is easy. The other have also very cool bosses. I cannot wait to see more. And now let's look at Guardian Reigns. A monster hunter like late game activity. Where you of course hunt monster. Duh. Or does it hunt you? Oh my god! Nice! We got him! Feels so good! This is Lestat. And we did good damage, boys! Nice! I cannot even remember the last time I saw that screen. Welcome to Boss Rush. Each wave we have a different bosses. Each wave gets harder. You get pretty nice reports from this. Welcome to Cube.
Welcome to the Cube.
That's what she said. Very fast paced. As you progress, you can unlock chests. And believe me, it gets hard pretty fast. If you let these hit you, you will die. Also, they are immortal, so you have to let them explode. Let's climb a tower, shall we? Cannot see anything. This is not always like this. And lastly, I will mention Abyssal Dungeons. Honestly, this endgame activity is really easy. But honestly, that's the appeal of the mode. And you can feel how overpowered your character is. Not only that, the reward for this is still very good. We are still missing Legion Raid and other late game activities. But just, what can I say? Lost Ark brought these very satisfying wins that feel in a way that I never felt in a game before. Come on, it has to be so close. 2 minutes. There's no way he will do it. Come on, come on. Oh my god, he did it. No way. How is this even possible? That was like 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, here am I chilling. Pet is sad. You cannot see me because it's dark. Let's go. There is so much to talk about, but only few things will be mentioned. Sailing across the vast sea just gives that awesome adventure feeling, and not a lot of things come close to this. But be careful, not all waters are calm. There's a danger of sinking. It definitely feels like Valheim when I'm playing this. Oh my god, that was a lightning. And I mean, there are some really interesting islands. And this is definitely not a small part of the game. There's like bunch of islands with cool and magical areas. As I said magical, everything started flying. This was not meant to happen. Doing couple therapy, but getting good rewards. Insanity. There are also spy missions. You cannot get to the red circle. Cool, but super annoying, so they are not cool. And if you fail, you have to restart all of this annoying stuff. Oh my god. Like, oh mein Gott, what the Scheiße. Cool idea. Too painful for me. Fighting in arenas. Bit over leveled, I guess. Everybody seems for a black thing. And as we are talking about simping, as you talk with certain NPCs and give them stuff, you will increase their report for some lovely rewards. You can also do life skilling. Cut down trees. Mine copper, but actually get iron from it. Pick up herbs. Hunt, fish, whatever you want. Or as I am right now doing treasure hunting. Oh, we found something. We used the sonar. We have an old relic. Now we got some stacks. Another treasure. Green one. We don't want it. Time is running out. Oh no. Not much time left. Find it. Dig. Oh, we made it. Oh my god, it was closer than expected. Green. Minigame time. Oh. Better than nothing. But there are also more horrifying bosses. More chicken. The golden chicken. I'm a chicken as well. Oh my god, look what he did to me. Hello, chicken. Oh no, ouch, she's stopping me. Me carrying my teammates. Or you can just run around waiting for an event. Too much work. Go to some beach island and just lay down. Fabulous. At the end of making the video, I just reached fear free. Welcome, paradise. Oh yes, there is one more thing I forgot to mention. The game is pay to win, which means you can buy materials to get farther than others. And most of us, including me, shouldn't really care. The whales boost the economy, and if I want to be first, I would have to play 12 to 13 hours a day, which is impossible with life. And I don't mind getting to the late game content late. Don't find it that appealing to pay in a game that I enjoy quite a lot right now to end sooner. I know, it's MMO, so it will be pretty much infinite, but I want to get the same kick by paying. But of course, you can exchange your gold for the premium currency, so you can get pretty much everything the others, but with more pain. One of the most enjoyable things I'm currently doing is the market/auction house. I also created spreadsheet, pretty lame, I know. Let me tell you a story. Recently, there was a problem with bots. Bots that would farm pretty easy stuff and sell it on the market. And as I was scrolling through the market looking for some interesting deals, I noticed that fish got pretty cheap. At the time it would cost 6 gold per 100 fish. Yeah, that is pretty cheap. But maybe I should wait for the price to get even lower. The next day the fish got to 19 and today it is at 26. Oh, did I make the decision to buy them? Yeah, I managed to buy 60,000 of them. Not that epic if you're spending hundreds of euros on this game, but for me that doesn't. Pretty neat. If I would sell them right now at 26, I would be 10,000 in profit. At today's prices, it would give me around 2,000 blue crystals. And if I wanted, I could buy 2 25 euro skins. If I would pay in this game, I would basically make right now 50 euros. I will hold for a bit. Boys and girls, definitely try this game. It's awesome. Maybe be careful if you have gambling addiction, because you might spend a lot of money, but if you don't, my god, you are drowning, boy. This might be one of the best games I played in a while. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all well in these tough times and stay safe. See you later.